Good morning, guys. I talked to you a little bit earlier about some foods that are messing with our gut, and the main one is sugar. There are also some issues with obviously pasta, and we'll talk a little bit about dairy as well. So I wanted to quickly go through my cabinets, and I apologize, it might be a little bit embarrassing. I do live with 3 boys. So we'll just kind of go through and see what we've got. You'll be a little bit surprised whenever you actually read the nutrition labels. So I'd like you to do the same thing at your house today and figure out what you might want to get rid of so we can replace it later. Here we go. All right, we are going to start in my refrigerator. So let's look at a bottle of ranch dressing. Yes, I do have ranch in my fridge, unfortunately. If you go back here, you're going to see the sugar right there. If you'll go through some other ingredients, you're going to see a lot of stuff you don't even recognize. That's usually a hint that it's not that great for you. Pull something else that's pretty common. Let's look at barbecue sauce. One, it says sweet honey and molasses, so that's probably going to be a hint to us. So, tomato puree, there's your high fructose corn syrup. Let's see what else we find in there. Couple things that we don't really recognize. Let's look at our ketchup. Everyone likes ketchup. High fructose corn syrup right there. Also regular corn syrup. What else we got in here? Little relish, not quite as common, but we'll check it out. Let's see, high fructose corn syrup. You'll see we've kind of got a trend going here. Let's look at this. Aldi's actually promotes this as a healthy dressing. I like it, but let's check it out. Mostly organic stuff, so this one is not too bad. So all right, we got a winner. Let's look at Miracle Whip. Husband loves Miracle Whip. We will check it out. Obviously, we know it's not that great for you, but let's see why. So there's your high fructose corn syrup. That is what you're going to find in a lot of stuff. Refrigerator's not real exciting at the moment. Let's look at strawberry jelly. Also got your high fructose corn syrup. So basically what we're going through here is kind of looking for sugar. The refrigerator's not as exciting. We all know it's got all the sugar and everything. Let's look in our pantry. So let's look at a can of baked beans. What do we got in there? Let's see. Third ingredients is sugar. Got a bunch of stuff that we do not recognize the name of. Let's look at my child's Sloppy Joe mix. High fructose corn syrup right there. It's actually pretty scary once you go through everything and kind of see exactly what we're looking at. You'll also kind of look for high salt content. I don't want to get too into the nutrition labels because there's a lot of science that goes into it, but we'll kind of hit the basics. This is shake and bake. So you'll notice a lot of sodium, so that's your salt. Let's see what else we got in there. A lot of stuff that we do not recognize the names of. Oh. High fructose corn syrup right there down and in the middle. It's scary how many things have it in there. All right, guys, this is my child's snack box. I hate to admit this, but it's true. I've read really bad things about fruit snacks. I'm trying to get my kids to stop eating those. I did convince them to eat Fiber One brownies instead of the other junk. And these aren't as bad, so. Whoa, wait. That's the rest of the label as far as what's in it. You'll see right there by my thumb, that says sugar. Of course, I won't focus now. That says sugar right there. Let's see what other scary things I can find in my cabinet. That's the snack drawer. We know that it is scary. Let's see about my kids' granola bars. They love these granola bars. Here's our ingredients. Look how big that ingredients list is. The very first thing is high fructose corn syrup. So as you can see, if you go through your cabinets, you are going to find a lot of sugar. When you are eating this stuff all day long, the sugar is building up. So guess what that means? You're feeding all of these diseases. I apologize, my house is not the cleanest, but it is what it is. Okay, let's look at this. This is a simple meal that people like to make for dinner. So, I don't know if you've had these. They're actually really delicious, but let's check it out. Ingredients. Water, chicken. Actually, there's 3 sets of ingredients. You like the titanium dioxide. Canola oil. I'm not finding the big sugar, so that one's kind of surprising. Did we see our sodium content? Whoa, 45%, 1,090 milligrams. What about this one? Cheap version of Velveeta dinners. What do we got in here? A lot of stuff that we do not recognize. How much does that scare you? I do see corn syrup solids. So it's kind of amazing once you really look in your food. How about this brown rice? They advertise it as whole grain and obviously must be healthy. So let's check it out. This one is good. So, all right. What about Mr. Slim Fast? These have been sitting here forever because I finally realized it was not as exciting as it was supposed to be. Alright, looky there. The third ingredients over there is sugar. Got a little bit of canola oil. A heck of a lot of stuff that we do not recognize. Alright guys, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to go through your cabinets today and figure out what is not healthy in that cabinet and what you think that you ought to get rid of. So, that's my challenge to you. I will be back here in a little bit with my video of me pouring out my coffee creamer.